Hi there everybody, it's Katerina Berger from Imagine Life Coaching. I'm a relationship coach and I am the Gourmet Goddess. I used to be a chef and I'm a relationship coach and I do some energy work and I do some meditative work. And what I do with my clients now is I help them to have a better relationship with themselves so that they can have better relationships with other people. And so in doing that, I bring together food to feed your soul and relationship coaching to feed your mind, and some of the energy work to help you relax with meditations and visualizations so that you feed your bodies too. It is an awesome work. My clients, I just love my clients, and I want to share with you some of the recipes that I've learned over the years. I was a journeyman cook in 1987, that's a long time ago, and so I create things for my friends and family, and everybody's been asking me if I do a cookbook or if I do something like this, and so I decided, okay, this is it. So with the help of my friend Alan McInnes, I am doing these series videos of the Gourmet Goddess. So I'm really looking forward to doing that with you, and I hope you share with others. Today we're focusing in on the Gourmet Goddess part of my work, which I love, I've been passionate about for a long time, and I know that many of you have asked me to put together some recipes into a cookbook, and today I'm starting with something really simple that a lot of people love when they come to my home for dinner. So we're doing roasted tomatoes today, and it's so simple, and what you can do with the roasted tomatoes after you're done is all kinds of things. You can spread it on bread, you can put it into pastas, into salads, you can do all kinds of beautiful things with it. So the first thing that we're going to do is to line our pan with some parchment paper, and you can make it really fit, or I'm going to be pretty rustic about things in these videos. So if you want to get some parchment paper, you can get those at any store, Safeway, you know, any of those stores, you can get parchment paper. The next thing we're going to do is to slice up as many tomatoes as you can fit onto the pan, okay? And you want to slice them fairly thinly, and we're going to lay them flat on the pan, just like that. And it usually takes about 4 or 5 tomatoes to fill the pan, okay? So we're gonna put those across and really make sure that they're separated just so, you know, enough, they're not overlapping, let's put it that way. Okay, so we're gonna cut up a few more like that, and as I'm talking, I'll just share with you that what I've decided to do is I've been working on a cookbook for a number of years, and what I've decided to do is to work on the cookbook and start hosting people either in my home or in your home, and either cooking for you before I get there or cooking when I get there, teaching you how to cook certain things, and also doing a relationship coaching session and a Reiki session with you. So that's pretty exciting stuff for me because it's everything that I love to do and everything that I love to do with other people. So I hope you enjoy this recipe when you're done with it, and that you get a lot of great comments on it from your friends and your family. Oh, I'm just being reminded by my amazing videographer, who is Alan McInnes, that today I'm wearing my Bears t-shirt. Okay, so I'm a big Bears fan. You're going to know about that throughout this series. And today they're playing this afternoon at 5:30, and I'm going to be going over to some friend's house to watch the game. And I just wanted you to know that I have a really particular way of helping my boys to win, okay? So when I wear my t-shirt or my bomber jacket, that's when I know that they're going to win. If I don't wear it all the way through the game, it doesn't happen. They don't win. So unfortunately, the last 3 games, I've kind of come in halfway, so they haven't won. So I'm just saying that this is how it is for me, and I'm pretty excited about that. So I get to go over to my friend's place and have dinner over there, take some dessert over, and then do the game with them. And then I'll come back and do some more cooking. So we're almost pretty full here with everything. We've got all our tomatoes going, and we're not going to overlap too much. A little bit is okay, but not too much because you don't want them to be too thick. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use some various different types of olive oils. My favorite thing to do here is to use lemon olive oil, and I get this one at the Italian market. It's fabulous. You can get any type of olive oil that you want, lemon, garlic, whatever infusion you want. I use this one. I usually use extra virgin olive oil, but that's what we have here today. So you can use any brand from Safeway or whatever, and I always use sea salt. just to give it an extra little bit of flavor. I can already smell how beautiful these tomatoes are smelling right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put on some lemon olive oil from Italy, and we're going to just drizzle it. It doesn't have to cover everything. It's just fine just to drizzle it a little bit. And then we're going to take your extra virgin olive oil or your regular olive oil and just kind of do another little drizzle over top. You want to have a little bit of olive oil extra because it just adds to the flavor of everything. And then what I'm going to do is take the sea salt, and just a little bit will do all the way across the tomatoes. Smells gorgeous already in here. All right, and that, my friends, that's it. You just put it in the oven and you let this sit until it starts to get a little bit caramelized on the outside. I'll show you when it's done. And let it sit there, and sometimes they get really juicy, so you want to stir them around after about 3/4 of an hour or so. Sometimes they're fairly dry, it just depends on the brand of tomato, okay? So I'm going to put these in the oven now, and I'll be back with you in a little while. So your tomatoes have just come out of the oven. It's been about 45 minutes at 350 degrees. And what we're gonna do now, as you can see, they're slightly caramelized, which is just perfect. And I'm gonna take a spatula, an egg turner, whatever you wanna call it, and we're gonna just move the tomatoes to one area. And you can see how gorgeous they are. They're just glistening. They have a beautiful flavor because of everything that we put on it. It just enhances the flavor. We put it into a container. And then we're going to pour some olive oil over the top of it just to finish it off so that they stay nice and fresh for a while. Look at how gorgeous that is. Just that little bit of caramelization is beautiful, and it just really adds awesome flavor. So the bears are still playing. I'm just taking a little break so that I can give you the rest of the recipe here. And then I'm going to go back to it. I wanted you to know that for me, food is love. It is about relationships. It's about building community. It's about feeding people's souls. And I want you to know that I'm going to be doing this a lot, and it's going to be very enjoyable for you and for me. So we're going to put this in the fridge. It lasts for probably a couple weeks, and you're good to go. Have an awesome evening. I'm going back to my game.